Playing at, and then run back. And I was like, no, we're not doing that. It's 11:30. We don't have time.
Okay.
Jste připravený, musíte být fakt potichu.
Dnes ty na nábytku, jsi neposlouchal?
Mohl bych se spadnout. Je, podobnou. Takže všichni posloucháte, takže teď se chystá noční bojová hra, teď uslyšíte příběh k tomu strašidelnej. Pak vám vysvětlím pravidla hry. Chápete všichni zatím?
Ne.
Super. Yeah, I will be... Martina, can you translate for me?
Jo. What?
Yeah. To, co jsem říkal.
Yeah, like we get to play the game, and before we start the game, we'll tell a scary story.
Yeah. Gretchen and...
Gretchen is the one. Okay.
A Martina bude překládat. Tak se připravte.
Ale se budu bát zpátky, že jako to rozmyslím.
Tim, you're right in the way.
I know. Like we'll see how.
Neuvěřit někam.
Okay. Whew. All right. This story is about. Okay. This story is about our good friend Jonathan, but he does not know.
Tento příběh je o našem drahém příteli Jonathanovi, ale ono to neví.
Okay. All right. They had hoped for a night under the stars,
Doufali v noc pod hvězdami.
filled with fireflies and romance.
Naplněnou světluškami a romantikou.
But this is not how the story goes.
Ale takhle se ten příběh nevyvíjí.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Byla to temná a bouřlivá noc.
Jonathan had been waiting for this day forever.
Jonathan tento den očekával od jak živa.
Today he was to get married.
Se měl oženit.
Finally, he thought, the day has come.
Konečně ten den nastal.
Little did he know what his future beheld.
Avšak málo věděl, co ho vlastně v budoucnosti očekává.
The wind blew harder and the night grew darker.
A vítr začal pořádně foukat a hodně se stmívalo.
The trees shook and stretched out their branches towards him.
A stromy se kývaly ve větru a větve tak jako poskakovaly.
Jonathan looked around for his beautiful bride.
A Jonathan se podíval okolo a hledal svoji nevěstu.
Where was she?
Kde je?
He stood there alone. Where had she gone?
Stál tam o samotě. Kam se jenom poděla?
Only the wind knew.
Pouze jenom větřík věděl.
All of a sudden, the ground began to shake.
Z ničeho nic se zem začala otřásat.
And from the woods came a terrifying noise.
A z lesa se začal ozývat strašný zvuk.
The footsteps grew louder and louder.
A ty kroky tak zesilovaly a byly hlasitější a hlasitější.
They were after Jonathan.
A šli po Jonathanovi.
Jonathan, terrified, was swept off his feet in a matter of seconds.
Jonathan, vystrašený, vyběhnul během vteřiny.
With his world turned upside down, they took him and threw them over their shoulders and took him into the darkness.
A najednou si ho svět úplně převrátil a oni ho položili na své ramena a vzali do lesů.
Minutes went by, but it seemed like forever.
Bylo to jenom pár minut, ale zdálo se to jako věčnost.
They threw him on the ground, and he got up and was confused.
A oni s ním hodili o zem a on vstal a byl úplně zmatený.
He looked around. With fear in his eyes, he watched as the two men who captured him paced back and forth.
Tak se tak rozhlídnul vystrašený a viděl tam dva muže, jak tam tak potom. Chodili tam na místě.
Then, with their arms at their side, they stopped, and a large figure appeared.
A najednou zastavili ruka na ruku. A velká postava se zase objevila.
Chills took him over as he started to see.
A úplně se celý třepal, měl husí kůži.
His eyes were yellow.
Měl žluté oči
His arms were strong.
a silné paže.
His paws were sharp.
A jeho paže byly ostré. Pazáty.
And his teeth were sharp as daggers.
A jeho zuby tesáky byly ostré jako díky.
He was the Wolverine. And then he saw her, his bride.
A pak ji uviděl, svoji nevěstu.
But what had she turned into?
Ale co se proměnila?
Blood dripped down from her neck,
Krev stékala po jejím krku.
and her eyes shined like sun in the dark.
A její oči zářily jako slunce ve tmě.
Then he knew
Pak si uvědomil.
she had been bitten by the Wolverine.
Wolverine ji kousnul.
And now they were after Jonathan too.
A teď šli taky po Jonathanovi.
So Jonathan is out there in the woods, in the forest,
Jonathan je tam v lese.
and the Wolverine and his bride live on.
A Wolverine a jeho nevěsta jdou po něm.
The question is, will you?
Otázka je, co vy?
Okay. Where is our bride coming out right now?
I don't know.
Okay. Tak se aspoň stačilo.
You explain the game. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Takže tak. It's happening even to werewolf. Okay.
Myslím, že